It's the Playhouse's drunk or kid.
All right, and feel free to scream at your radio really loud at the speaker so we can hear if you guessed correctly, too. But do you think these people sound like they're totally drunk or little kids?
I got punched by a kangaroo.
I got punched by a kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be a little kid, obviously. Where else would you be around kangaroos? A petting zoo.
So you're thinking little kid, petting zoo, punched by kangaroo?
Yes.
I'm going to go drunk guy on a safari.
That sounds so bad.
Drunk man on a safari.
I was a drunk adult. My buddy had a pet kangaroo. I tried to feed a carrot when my friend was inside. The thing slugged me and hit me harder than I've ever been hit in my life. I tried to play it off like nothing happened. But when my friend returned, half my face was already swollen.
Who's your friend?
A pet kangaroo?
Is this legal?
Can you imagine if you're just cruising down like 32nd or something, going past a cluster of houses? You're like, was that a kangaroo? Is that a kangaroo in the backyard?
What was the pet Justin Bieber had?
Did he have a monkey or a snake or something like that?
It was a monkey.
But like monkeys common rich person with too much money. I'm just going to have a monkey. But you'll notice you hear about the monkey for a while and then you just don't hear about it anymore. So you know he doesn't still have that monkey.
No, I think he had to give it up. Something happened.
Was he not allowed to actually have the monkey?
That's what I think. He wasn't supposed to have it.
Wasn't allowed to have the monkey, or Haley came into his life and was like, absolutely no.
I think it was like the government. Absolutely not.
You're
not
not having this.
Haley.
Drunker kid.
So I broke my arm trying to do the famous Karate Kid crane kick while standing on a seesaw.
Please tell me you were a kid.
On a seesaw?
That's why I think as a child you're doing this.
I'll go drunk again just because, who knows?
I was a drunk adult. My friends and I got all hammered and decided to go play in the park near my house. I thought it'd be funny to try and do the Karate Kid crane kick. I didn't land the kick, but I did break my arm.
I want to see this so bad.
I'd like to watch a TikTok video of somebody doing that on a seesaw.
Yes.
For sure, yeah. So not what seesaws are for, right? You're supposed to sit on those, not be doing
karate kicks.
Karate kicks, yeah. Not what it's for at all. Drunker kid, case 3.
I hit my grandma's friend in the face with a yo-yo.
A yo-yo. Hitting someone in the face with a yo-yo. Was it a trick?
I hope so. Otherwise, they're laying on the floor and you're like, watch this, bang. It had to be some sort of wild thing you're doing with a yo-yo.
Well, who has yo-yos? Children. I'm sticking with kids.
I'll go kid on this one, too, I think.
I was a drunk adult. Yeah. So my grandma came by my parents' house a while back with one of her friends, and I was just like hanging out playing video games. And what I would do is I would dump a little vodka in my Mountain Dew because I'd want to drink from my grandma. Fair. And I ended up getting kind of hammered. And grandma is bragging to her friend about how I was really good with a yo-yo. And I was. I could do all kinds of tricks like 10 years ago. But she's just like begging me to show her friend how I could do all these tricks with a yo-yo. And I was doing the over the falls trick. And the yo-yo kind of got away from me. And I smacked her friend right between the eyes and like broke her glasses in two and everything. It was awful. She started like crying. Grandma was like totally embarrassed. And she just like left immediately, and obviously me to doing yo-yo tricks again.
So there's a silver lining here, okay?
What?
So yes, this presumably older woman got injured in the process, but it sounds like your yo-yo days were behind you, and there's certain people in your life that just couldn't let it go and would always bring it up. That's the last time you were forced into a yo-yo trick.
That's what I thought. Grandma was bragging about how good I was at yo-yo. Yeah. 10 years ago, Grandma.
Oh, Amy, she's so good at the ballet. Yeah. I'm in the 30s. I was 12.
Yeah. I can't believe. But how did you hurt her so bad?
That's quite the... Were you yo-yoing with a brick and a rope, or what are we doing?
What happened?
We used to have a guy that was on our promotions team that was like a national yo-yo champion or something or other.
Yeah, he did really good at yo. I think he still yo-yos.
He might have been on America's Got Talent or something, too.
He was. He's a comedian now.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Wait, does he use the yo-yo in the comedy?
I think, I don't know about that, but sometimes he yo-yos, I think, because I'm friends with him on social media.
Same, and every once in a while I'm just like, you live an interesting life.
What a fun life.
Yeah, and finally, Drunker Kid, case 4.
So here's my story. I was kicked by a pony.
You were kicked?
Kicked by a pony.
you were a kid. Once again, I'm sticking with where else would you be around a pony? Animal petting zoo.
Yeah, I can't even argue that, especially because I think if you have to guess who's around ponies more frequently,
Children.
probably kids. Yeah, I'll go kid on that one too.
I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I was at a birthday party, and some other kid tried to feed the pony, didn't ride all the kids some ice cream, and I just happened to be standing behind it at the time. And apparently the pony loved the cookies and cream so much that it just hauled off and kicked me right in the chest. And I was, just crying, and all the other kids were laughing at me. So that's my story, little kid.
Wouldn't that hurt so bad?
I would think so. Pretty sure you can get like horribly, horribly injured. Why are we giving the pony ice cream? Is that what the pony was getting?
I heard him say a snack. I didn't exactly catch what.
I heard cookies and cream, so I'm assuming ice cream. I thought that's what I heard.
Well, he was a kid.
Yeah, maybe next time you're around like an animal, don't be like, "Hey, do you want some ice cream?"
Who doesn't like ice cream though? Come on.
Apparently, ponies like ice cream quite a bit.
Here's what's